Hello everyone, it's Peter here with Listener. How are you doing, guys? Hello. So, in today's episode, I would like to talk about my recent purchases of two Bluetooth speakers, 1 and 2. This is pure rubbish, yes, on AliExpress, pure rubbish. You spend like £2 on it, and you don't want to buy it or listen to it. It's just the worst of the worst, to be true. Yes, it was cheap, about £2.50 or something, so we didn't expect anything great, but we just want to learn how how price can reflect the quality. Now this one as well, okay, it's a Lenovo speaker, which is model K30. This has issuer base, it has medium only range, and it reminds me about the regular Bluetooth module which I've connected to a full range speaker and to 5 watts amplifier. Yes, that's class D amplifier. I'll show you on AliExpress them, many of them. When people are coming with that Bluetooth speakers to me, I use them to fix the amplifier this way. Yes, so either Bluetooth died or either amplifier died. So I've ordered those. These are full range speakers, okay, and I've ordered those, and I wanted to see how this setup will work, because I always was using them individually. I never used them as a whole lot. So only what I don't have here actually is an enclosure, because it's running off the battery, and then you could use different amplifier as well. Okay, this is dual channel amp, up to 2 times 30 watts, but I do believe if you would use anything closer to that, better not. Yes, and that's not class D, that's just regular amp, 12 channel, and that's that will give you a lot of heat if you will do so. And that's TF a micro SD card and U drive, so that means you can drive music from pen drive. You've got volumes here for up and down, and the next and previous song with start, like play and pause button. So you can add this module if you've got on the pen drive music or on the small card, so that's not a problem. These are really cheap. This is quite cheap as well. And price wise, this is about $2.50, and you don't want to hear it, you don't want to buy it, it's rubbish. Okay, this is rubbish. This one you spend on AliExpress about £10 for it. I've spent I think about £8, but I've caught a deal on it. Think Plus, yes, Lenovo. And I can say that if I would have my own choice now, what I would do is I would build what I've built. So that's mean a cheap Bluetooth module, 2 times of those 5 watts, yes, per channel, and 2 speakers, because you'll have a stereo this way. And then all the batteries from a laptop, which doesn't cost you a penny. If you've got some old batteries lying, or you've got someone with an old laptop with dead batteries, let's say, can pull out. Most of the time you can use these batteries still. So now I was using Dire Straits, but it's not copyright free music. How it's an advert. So yeah, it's not a royalty free, so I can't play it. Well, I don't have benefits from this YouTube channel anyway, but come on, advert ends. Yes, okay, good. So 1 out, 2 out of 2. Okay.
Speaks to us.
I don't know if you can hear this
it's
sound.
It's why we built the new 408, allure and passion from every angle, because what truly.
It's just medium range of the voice, yes. So it's nothing wow. Plus it's a mono, yes. It's not stereo. You don't have 2 speakers. That crunchy noise, I do believe it's a record. Yes, that's why. Because that's what I can hear here. and plus it can have some interference sound as well. Now when we will switch to the other one, it's no wow. This is a bit quieter, okay, as well. You probably won't be able to catch it, but this has deeper bass, yes, than the other one. Again, I can record this crunching noise. Overall, yes, overall, price to quality, because that's DIY, that's ready-made product. That has no stereo, that has lack of bass sound, bass sound, and that cost around £10. This is a no way, I would never want it. But this, I'll show you the cost for those two. It's a full range set of speakers, two speakers, which I paid about £4 or £5 for it. Batteries for free. This module with the second module, it's peanuts. Let's switch to the camera now, I mean to the desktop, and let's look. Okay, so I bought those ones with this, where it is here, yes, so I paid 34 if you buy single one, so you will pay 70 pence, let's say 68 pence. If you buy 5-pack, because these 5 packs cost cheap as well, look, it's £2 only 40 about, yes, 30, 42, £2.42, well, plus tax, so that's £20 more than you see here, plus shipping. So if you buy 5 of them, you know, it's okay, that's class D. So it's not dear. Then this module of, and I've closed the module for the Bluetooth was closed recently, so we should be able to get it. History DIY Bluetooth. Yeah, this one, yes, you see it's cheap as well. Yes, it's 56 pence and 139 for the shipping. So it's not dear one. And what else here? And there is another version which you can have and Bluetooth and amplifier, which I'm willing to buy next, not now but in general, because that will save me a hassle. That's giving you an amplifier and the Bluetooth module all in one. Okay, again, those watts here are a bit over the moon. We literally don't want to exaggerate, because the heat dissipation here is bad. You need a radiator for it. They even, I think, wrote something about that. You need add extra heatsink if you use 24 volts at 4 ohms. Okay, you need speaker match. Well, you shouldn't use match speaker 30 watts. Yes, you shouldn't if you've got 30 watts on the output, because that's not how the things are working. Yes, the the thing is that if you're gonna use speaker of the same power what you've got, let's say the, how you call it, the output, you can burn the speaker. Yes, and those speakers are cheap. These are okay, 587 for shipping and purchase. Yes, those are those. So it's, you know, it's super cheap, because you spend on it like literally less than £10. But you've got stereo, you've got batteries from an old laptop. The more batteries you can get, the more storage you've got of the energy, the better. Plus you can add your own module, yes, like playing from cards or from the pen drive on top of that. So I would say DIY wins here, because you spend literally few quid. Let's say you spend as well about £10, but what you have for £10, you've got stereo, you've got good storage of the energy from several batteries if you can find old batteries. And then Bluetooth module, audio amplifier, or one dear amplifier, but then you can spend over 10 pounds, you know. And I would say that I would still want this. This is small one, the chip. I bought 10 of those chips as well on their own because they were cheap. So yeah, I can say that DIY wins. The quality is awesome. It doesn't consume a lot of power on this Bluetooth thingy. Plus, with this one, you've got speaker output here, yes, power here. On Bluetooth module, you've got micro USB power input as well here, or battery connected to here. Either or, if you don't have micro USB, you can connect the battery to here, yes, and then you don't have to use additional charger for the Bluetooth module. You can use only the battery, yes, that's okay. And what else? Yes, that's stereo Bluetooth module. And I wanted to show you one more thing. Yes, so here you don't have potentiometers, yes, so you can't increase or decrease the volume. You can only do it from your mobile device, like phone here. So the positive side of the DIY project is that you can add those various modules. You can add those play from, yes, you can add as well volume control, yes, by adding potentiometer on the input line, yes. So I would say that DIY really wins. It's only about the enclosure. So if you've got something you can build enclosure from, then I would say go for it. If you don't, you can still use some wood, make wooden enclosure, or some old plastic material. Or plastic can, if it's thin, can create you resonance and you will hear additional noises from it, so you won't play too loud. Believe me, it can go quite loud. So yeah, I'm thinking, if you've got faulty JBL speakers, you can have any batteries over there and an enclosure and speakers. Then all you have to do is buy Bluetooth module. If you want that card as well, you can use, yes, this module, you can add it up. And again, there will be no volume control on that one, yes, nor this have, yes, so even this 30 watts don't have. But at the end of the day, if you can just hook it up to your old speakers in JBL and old enclosure, then what you have is already small boombox, which was dead anyway, but you've used enclosure, speakers, and batteries plus wires, yes, from it. So all you have to do is literally add this Bluetooth and audio amplifier to it for peanuts, yes, cost you, just peanuts. So this way you reuse, don't create e-waste, and can have a good audio system. Of course, depends on the quality of the speakers, depend on the amplification of the amplifier, you'll get what you'll pay for, yes. So if you buy those cheap ones, don't expect a lot and really loud. But if you want dearer ones, keep in mind you'll need bigger speakers, because if I will connect to this one, yes, it will be different sound, but the audio amplifier, yes, will drive it in a different way. That's a full range speaker, this full range speaker, so it's difficult for the speaker to, yes, it can produce you full range, but you might not hear it the way you think you will hear it, so you won't have 20 hertz from it, yes, or 20 kilohertz, the sound, yes, the bass and the trebles. But you will have, like, some of the bass and some of the trebles and some of the mids, yes. It's just impossible to create the same quality sound and as this, yes. So here we've got bass reflex at the bottom as a whole, yes. Just like that. I'm gonna crush it. Okay, so we've got a bass reflex hole, we've got a bass speaker, and we've got trebles, yes, so some people call it horn, some people call it horn are those in the stage speakers, like that one. But those high pitch tones, yes, so this speaker will have different, you know, acoustics, you can say, and will sound always better than those small ones. But this meant to be just portable, you know, it's not something, it's not something that will replace your regular hi-fi unless you are on a budget. Believe me, this still can sound quite nice, yes. So if you're on a budget and if you're looking for something cheap like £10, that's the thing. That's it. Hopefully you see how to build your own modules, and it's really simple to connect. Okay, I'll show you with those small ones. With those, look, all you have to do to be true, it's connect 5 volts audio input, so plus, then it's a ground, and both, and for the 5 volts and for the audio input. And then you've got mute, which you don't have to care at this stage, and then audio output here, minus and plus, and that's all you have to connect. Literally, there's no more to that. And in the Bluetooth speaker, you supply again the same battery you can connect, or you can use, like I did, micro USB connector, yes, here, or connect the battery. You've got right channel, ground, and left channel, or you can use here 3.5mm, yes, then LED indicator, and that's it. You know, that's pretty much, you've got left right channel, or use jack 3.5mm, USB power, or this power, and that's all you have to do. When you buy them, it's showing what you're gonna find as a recognized Bluetooth module, like here, yes. It doesn't show this one, it's showing XYBT. I know it's showing different one on my one. So when you buy it, just make sure to see what's recognizable. If no, you'll just have to test it. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you get value out of this video, because I wanted to show you what to do when you are on a budget, what to do when you are having some old JBL or other Bluetooth speaker faulty and you don't know what to do. No reason to throw them away, no reason to no reason to create more e-waste. You can just literally pull out main board and replace it with small board here and there, and that's you, job done, and you get something working, yes, for peanuts. Because decent speakers like this cost many times more. Like Sony's, for instance, you can buy them in PC World Carries, but you spend a lot of money on them. So if I would choose that Sony now for myself, or having a stereo speaker like this with Bluetooth, I would go for this one. But that's in this episode. Thank you, guys. If you did like, here's likes to use. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.